Okay, we are back. Okay, so you guys are in kind of a small courtyard. There are walls. It's hard to see there, but there are walls that lead out, and then this goes into the side of this man-made. It's definitely man-made. It's not natural. Mountain or hill, whichever you want to call it. It's not quite big enough to be a mountain. It's more like a hill, but it has definitely been man-made, and this was dug into the side of it. You can see the portcullis itself. Again, has seen use because you can see the scratch marks that are embedded with rust, as this portcullis is almost completely made of rust. But it is well made to withstand an assault, but it has seen its time, just as that bridge did. The bridge was also well made until Garth stepped upon it.
Everyone, search the area. See if you can find a lookout point, especially from the gatehouse of this vantage. We need to figure out how to get into that gatehouse and pull this portcullis lever up.
Okay, so perception?
I think it'd probably
I give up. Forget it.
Probably be more investigation, wouldn't it? Try and find a way in.
It would probably be more perception, see something. Investigation's kind of like putting clues together.
Hey Garth, why don't you test it and see if you can just lift the thing?
We could just
I'm going
cover it in
to
peanut butter.
try something here now. I'm going to get rid of the fog of war, but keep everything else and see if this works, since you guys have moved into this area.
Or how did the Goonies get the door open at the lighthouse?
Can Garth try and lean against the portcullis and see if he can break it? If it's rusted out?
It didn't work, did it?
It looks, if you have a dynamic line in front of us, then it did.
Yeah, it's all black.
It looks like it's taken our,
Yeah.
Okay, so let me... Okay, I think it's working now. Hang on. Okay, you guys can see
Yes.
now, right? Okay, great.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, we're good now. Alright, so the rest is going to be underground. That's why it's all blacked out. But you guys should... Dynamic lighting and advanced fog of war should take over at this point. So, what you guys can see, if you look past the portcullis, is you can see that this goes left to right, and then it looks like it ends in what appears to be a makeshift tapestry pulled across a doorway, a large doorway, which is about 10 feet wide, about the same as the portcullis.
Alright, I am going to test the portcullis to see if I can lift it, if I can bend the bars, snap them since they're rusted.
They're not bars,
Yeah.
it's a weave pattern. So think of it as like a like a checkerboard, weave of metal.
Is it
bands.
badly rusted? Does it appear to be
It's pretty badly rusted, yeah, but it is heavy and it's still sturdy. But yeah, go ahead and make me a strength roll, please.
I will charge it and try and bust through it.
Okay.
What are you at
Roll
that?
to hit.
perhaps if you...
Where is that mark? Remember we found that hardness
What's
and
that?
stuff? The hardness and AC and stuff?
Iron is a 19.
19, thank you. What's the, is it hit points too, right?
You have to assign that yourself based on the condition.
Okay. Okay,
So
well,
like last night, those doors, since they were so thick, I just put 100 hit points against them.
okay. You hit your sword clanging off the metal, sending the echo down the hallways. As you scrape a good line on these iron bands, but they are holding.
Well,
Is there
They
a
know we're
trap
here.
or anything?
Yeah, if they didn't hear the bridge collapse, they know you're here now. Yeah. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Is there like a trap to open it or some kind of like button?
You did not find anything on this side.
Alright, I'm going to try and raise it then. See if I can lift it. I'll do a strength check.
Go ahead.
As he's doing that, I'm walking the outside, looking to see if there's anyone looking down at us, looking if there's an access way into the gatehouse or anything
I'll
Oh,
go
like
with you and
that.
help.
Okay. Perceptions.
Yeah, I'm going to do that on the other side.
Good call.
I'll help Garth or lift the gate.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Strength
keep
or-
an eye out for people's.
I'm sorry, hang on. As you guys look about, you guys saw there were 4 definite guard towers that rose above, but all of them seem to have collapsed upon themselves. As you look up Aranjo, you look in the same window that you saw the face, but you see nothing right now. Garth, you get in there with your strength and you start to lift it, and you feel like you if you had some help, you could possibly lift it up enough for people to crawl under, but there's no way you can get it all the way up there because it's rusted. And it seems like it's jammed.
I'll help him.
All right, I think I can get this up high enough if you guys want to crawl underneath.
All right. So go ahead and roll me one more strength check at advantage. But if you fail, then you cannot
I'll cast
do it.
guidance on him.
That won't
After
happen.
the bridge fell apart, anyone else kind of worried that he might drop it?
Well, if you want to get me in there, I can maybe get in there enough to
Guidance won't help him.
find the
Really.
thing to.
Oh, okay.
It's a straight up strength. He's got a.
Damn, even the gods are pissed at him.
Yeah, you can't. At this point, Garth, as it goes back down, you try to move it, and it seems like it's rusted shut. You can't even move it, and you're
Strength.
out
What
of
if
you're out
Strength
of
is an
breath.
ability check, by the way.
Does guidance work on that?
Yes, it also
Okay.
works on initiative.
Oh, okay. Well, the 10 still. You're not even able to budge it.
Can I help him?
You gave him
We both
advantage.
do
Yeah.
it?
No.
No, you just give him advantage when you help him. I start looking around for rocks.
Easily enough found. There are
Like
plenty in
large
the area.
ones.
How large?
Um,
Well, I mean, you can find whatever size you want.
2x2.
Sure. Sorry. Yeah, you can find. I mean, this place is falling to ruin, so you're able to find debris and rocks, whatever size you want, anywhere. Quaylen, what are you doing to Haley there?
Oh, I didn't see her.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, get a room, you two.
Ew. I don't do gnomes.
So, what the fuck's your name? Garth, perhaps if who's our next strongest person? I guess we don't have any other strength people, do we? That might be Haley.
Me,
No.
maybe?
I have a 14.
Oh, okay.
12.
I have a 15.
I'm weak.
Well, perhaps we can.
I actually have 12.
Strongest person.
Really?
I'm the strongest woman. Woohoo!
Perhaps we can gather a few of these larger rocks, and maybe 3 of us could span the width of this portcullis. And then as it gets lifted, we can wedge 2 rocks into each of the walls to keep it from falling back down.
Okay. So
That
you
sounds
guys
very smart.
grab rocks and
Also,
I'll
I'm
wait.
sorry. The thing that you did notice that when Garth kind of lifted it the first time, it looks like there are pointed bottoms to it that recess into the rock at the floor.
So yes, that is even more of a reason to try to get it wedged open.
Yeah, this thing was built to basically withstand whatever was thrown at it.
So let us prep as the 3 of you limber up and prepare for your deadlift.
Okay.
Are they able to attempt again with 3 people, Mitch?
Garth is not, but the other people can. Yes,
Okay. Well, he can assist, but he can't roll.
he can. Yeah, he can assist, give them advantage, yeah, but only one at a time. So Haley, I guess, go first, and then if she fails, Tim,
Okay.
and so on down the line.
Okay, I will assist.
Okay.
As
So do we have the rocks?
I prep the rock on this side.
I'll
Haley,
put
you
the
can
rock
cast
on the
guidance
side.
upon yourself,
I'm going to.
and then lift with advantage. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice. She gets in there and she lifts with her legs and just lifts it up just about 2 feet high, and that's about as far as she can get it. As it feels like, I mean, you're just grinding this portcullis up.
Get the rock underneath it on this side.
I get the rock on the other side.
Okay. As you guys jam the rocks in, and she sets the portcullis down enough that you guys can crawl underneath. Except for Garth. He's like Winnie the Pooh. No, you guys can all get through it.
Anyone see it? It's kind of funny that the girl priest could lift it, but our large fighter couldn't.
Garth, don't worry. You loosened it.
Yeah, you loosened it for me. No worries.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Well, is it good enough for some of us to scoot underneath?
Absolutely. Who wants to go first?
Let's scoot.
Okay.
I just,
All right, Tim goes.
someone
underneath.
should scout ahead.
Hey, not my fault. Crib ran ahead.
You step in.
Once I step in, I want to move up to the corner here.
I grab Tim and I pull him back towards the portcullis.
Okay.
Okay, back up.
Do you wish to resist?
No.
Everybody's crowding in now, so there's nowhere to go.
Alright, guys, why don't you give them some room to operate?
And
See
as
if
that
there's a
as that echoes
button.
Yeah.
down the corridor, I'm just shaking my head.
There is, yeah, I mean, there's the noise. The only noise you guys are hearing are you guys right now. Okay, as you can tell, that the room ahead of you is obscured by a makeshift kind of curtain. The hallway turns to the left and turns to the right.
I turn to Quaalude and I
Quaylan.
and I motion to him with my hand, and I reach out towards the tapestry and I show like I'm yanking it down.
Okay, I'll nod.
And I wait for him to act.
Okay.
And I wait for him to act. There he goes.
Okay. Alright, so I'll scoot underneath right there.
Okay.
And let me get my thing out. I'll cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
Yeah, no. And I will tug down on that tapestry, see if I can't tug it down.
Not a thank you.
You're not gonna be able to tug it down, but you can try to move it to the side.
Okay, I'll move to the side then.
Okay. I'm loving this idea. This is like the best idea you guys have had all night. Because it's so
I
on now.
thought the woman raising up the thing was the best idea.
Oh no, this is much better. Okay, Quaylen, as your mage hand sneaks its way down, you push the curtain to the side, revealing a larger chamber and a creature beyond. Initiatives. Gets my battle music on.
Who the hell puts a giant scorpion in a castle?
That's awesome. I like it.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
feeling like
Seeing
You
Clash
know-
of Titans. Yeah,
Clash of
exactly.
You know, everything I do has a purpose and a reason, because I can't not do that.
That depends if you were drinking while you were doing this or not.
I was not.
Yeah.
This I was doing over the days, you know, while the daughter was watching PJ Masks.
for weeks because last week I talked to him and he's really excited about this.
Oh yeah. Okay. As he reveals the curtain ahead, you see it opens into a larger chamber. Beyond is a creature that looks like this. However, you see what appears,
Look what we're fighting.
what appears to be on its claws, and just above the eyes. See the two big eyes in the middle there?
Mhm.
Just below those are embedded gems. It looks like there's rubies on the claws, and there are 2 sapphires underneath the eyes. As this thing clicks its claws together, as it sees you, it jumps. Its tail swings up as it's ready to pounce. You also hear a squeaking coming from from your right.
Perfect music.
Yeah, those battle music. There's your giant rats. Okay, on a 21, coming down the passageway are these creatures.
Guys, look at this.
I'm with them. Ooh.
They look like Brad.
They said werewolf rat.
What would Valence do?
As
Run.
one moves up and attacks you, Ron Hill, it goes to bite you.
He would blast him with Eldritch Blast.
With a
Miss.
12. Okay, 18.
Extend the
Quaylen,
hilt of
what is
my
your dex?
sword, knocking its jaws aside.
Quaylen,
What's
dex?
that?
What's your dex?
Mine is 11.
Okay, so it attacks first.
Damn odd number
Oh
ability
wait,
scores drive me crazy.
12. I'm sorry, I looked at the wrong one.
Okay, it's still not enough.
Okay.
Ron Hill, another one comes rushing around, goes to bite you.
Bitch.
14.
This one I duck out of its bite just barely.
Quaylen on an 18. You see, as your eyes are fixed on this adorned scorpion, jewel-encrusted scorpion, you hear screeching and scratching, and you look and you see 2 gigantic rats attacking a Ron Hill. As he looks a bit surprised, but he's ducking, he's dodging and weaving. It's your turn.
Okay. Ah! Don't worry, Ronil. I'll light it up. I'll attack that rat.
Okay. Eight is a miss.
Yeah.
You throw a firebolt, it bounces harmlessly in towards the scorpion,
Sorry about that.
whose
And
carapace is clicking on the stone. It's just
jeez.
eager to attack.
I'm gonna try and scoot back. Try.
Okay.
Well, no.
Now,
I mean,
at this point, this portcullis is difficult terrain, so it's going to cost you 10 to get underneath it. Just so you guys know. Now that we're in combat.
Okay. I'm gonna pop out just because I know the melee types need to get up.
Okay.
Well, that's right.
Fair enough. Aron Hill, it's your turn to shine. You're underground.
Both my swords drawn. I flip them in my hand, raise both of them high.
Are they swords or long knives?
Long knives, sorry. And I do a downward double
Go for it,
thrust.
Legolas. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, that's cool.
I took away your moment. Okay, 16. As you bring your weapon down, you cut this thing across the side of the face, opening up and peeling away the skin. As its ear falls flat, it squeals out its last dying breath and falls to the ground.
Okay, I tumble onto its carcass, straddling it as I continue to look towards the scorpion, and I just, out of my left hand, I kind of flip the knife and stab it behind me into the rat.
Okay.
Missing horribly.
Yes. Without looking at your target, you were just a bit too ballsy, and you totally missed.
I know. That's okay.
But it was an awesome move, if it had worked.
We are able to, as a free tumble roll, try to get through creatures as difficult terrain. Right? Tumble 15 roll?
Yeah.
I think that's what the rules say.
We did that, yeah.
I attempt to... Shit, but if I tumbled through this... Never mind, I hold my ground.
Okay. Garth on a 17.
Okay, I will charge forward and confront the scorpion. That's as far as I can get, and I will, let's see here.
Okay, as you enter the room, hang on, narrative. As you enter the room, you see 2 sets of staircases and 4 doors leading out of this area. You also see a pile of bones over here in the corner. Each of the doors that you see are makeshift, as if they had fallen to ruin and were rebuilt by pieces of wood gathered from other pieces of the place. I'm sorry, you guys also see a door here that looks along the same lines of disrepair. The staircase over here to your right is in ruins. It has fallen apart and it looks like rubble has collapsed from the ceiling above. However, the staircase on the left is cracked and broken, but there's no debris. But what you can see looks like a skull head that has been etched into the stone itself with either another piece of stone or chalk of some kind, like a death's head figure. If you guys can see that, can you guys see that?
Lots of skulls in this area.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, Garth. That's what you see as you rush into the scorpion. Go for it.
Okay, it's a
Step into a
free
Slim
action.
Jim!
I slap into a Slim Jim.
Oh yeah!
And then I will hurl a hand axe at the scorpion.
Okay.
19 for 9.
As it slams into its carapace, making a mark upon it,
That's it.
and then bounces harmlessly to the side. Okay, Lily on a 15.
Wait a minute.
Lily, what is your dex? Should be higher.
16.
16. Lily goes first on a 15.
Okay, she's gonna move here first.
Okay.
Gonna attack that rat that's right there.
Giant rat. Thank you. He didn't go to giant rat school for nothing.
Sorry. I'll get over it.
Yeah, I'll get over the sword in his face. Okay, go ahead. 16 is a hit as you stab it right through the eye.
That would be a
the end of
attack too. But...
the end of your rapier coming out the back of its skull. As you pull it free, the thing just kind of quivers a bit and then falls to the ground dead.
Right, and then she's gonna move over here.
Oh crap, wrong one. Shh.
What?
There's a third rat, giant rat, and I just deleted its initiative.
Oh,
It's okay.
and she will try to hide.
Okay.
24.
Okay. Easily enough, you duck into the shadows of the stairwell and conceal yourself there. As on a 15, the giant scorpion moves forward. You sure you want to do this, Garth?
Sure, why not?
Okay. As the first claw comes at you,
I think this is gonna sting.
Oh,
Miss.
as the second claw comes at you.
Oh!
Critical miss!
Oh man,
remember
Don't you
that.
hate it when Chris tells you to suck it? That drives me
it
crazy.
hurts, man. It hurts bad.
And scorpions aren't immune to their own venom.
Oh no!
Bounces off my fat right
That's
back at you.
awesome.
10 points, and it grapples itself.
It can't grapple itself, but
It's grabbed its tail, so it
Well,
nullifies
it
the third
can,
attack.
but in the privacy of its own bedroom.
well, yeah. And finally, the
Is your
stinger
daughter
comes
still
around.
awake?
No, thank God.
12, miss.
Now, did its attack ricochet off of his belly? Because that would bring back barf.
That would be awesome, yeah.
You're
Okay.
damn right, it bounced off my fat.
Tim on an 11.
1 second.
He needs his theme music.
I'm going to just do a charge. Yeah, sorry, dash.
Can't move through it square, but you can move here. Okay, that'll work too.
I'm not taking an attack. I'm just dashing.
Right. Okay, but you ended on a square. I just want to make sure that you knew where you were.
He can move around him, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So he could, if he wanted to flank, he could do something like, yeah, he could do that.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Okay. On a 10, the last giant rat comes rushing out and attacks Ron Hill.
My swords are crossed in front of me, attempting to create a shield as it bypasses
17.
biting me.
It bites into your leg and starts ripping. You take 3 points of piercing damage. But they're not diseased, so you don't have to worry about that. Jazz is on 8.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the scorpion.
Okay.
Oh crap, I didn't add it with Hunter's Marking. That's without Hunter's Mark. I need to add Hunter's Mark to it.
I'm sorry, I was making a note. Okay, well, 23 still hits. Do 9 points of damage?
15?
Damage 15.
15, okay. As you lay into it, your arrow pierces its outer carapace and into the inner flesh. This thing is incapable of making noises, otherwise it would probably squeal. Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Magnus is on a 4.
Magnus going to run up, slides underneath the gate.
Remember, that's difficult terrain. It's
Understood.
10.
Yeah, but that's what wrestlers do. He's going underneath the bottom rope.
I hear you.
20, 25 here, and that's where the rat is, and I will take a punch on the rat.
Okay. Okay, 23 hits. So you smack it in its snout as it snorts. It sniffs a bit, but it's still alive.
As another action, a bonus action, I will punch it again.
Okay. $18 also hits,
Nice.
and 4, you crack it on the other side, breaking its skull, embedding into his brain, killing it instantly.
Turn and nod.
You're free to go, Ron Hill.
Okay, is that it?
That's all I got. Oh, yeah, wait, I have movement still. Hold on, now that's 25. $40. Okay.
Okay. Haley, you're on a 2.
Okay, so I'm going to first I'm going to do Sacred Flame on the scorpion.
Okay.
And then I'll move.
Okay, this is a +1. It fails. Whoops. As you burn it for 2 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
The light from her sacred flame dances off the gems and makes like a kind of disco beat going around.
Woo!
As we all hear,
It's been rickrolled.
Tim starts getting down. Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
All right.
Tim's going to hand him. It's Ashley.
Round 2. From behind you, Ron Hill, the door at the back of the place bursts open.
Shit.
On level. As small creatures, I didn't want to move them because you guys would have seen them.
Guys, more creatures.
Are ready to destroy you. They look like this. Familiar yet familiarly alien.
What?
Those are some sort of goblin, right?
He said gremlins with swords.
They do resemble goblins, but no goblins you guys have ever seen before.
We are being flanked. Off to the west, there are more coming.
Magnus stops, turns, looks at you, puts his hands to his lips like shh, and nods his head.
Okay, Quaylen, you are first up on an 18. Ooh, hang on a second.
Okay.
Wait. Sorry. What's your dex again?
12.
Okay, actually the goblin acts first. Okay, the goblin in the back loads up an arrow with a short bow and fires at Aronhill.
I
6
deflect it
missed
to the side with my offhand knife.
as it reloads. Quaylen on an 18.
Okay. That looks like there's something off there.
Yeah, you guys all heard the door blast open.
Some sort of goblin is coming.
I'll be right there. Alright, I'll blast the scorpion.
Okay. Miss. As it bounces off its carapace and just bounces harmlessly to the side. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, a Ron Hill on a 17. Your dex is what, 16?
17.
17, okay, you're good.
I step here.
Okay.
Pull a dagger. Actually, do I have any daggers? Yes. Pull a dagger off my belt and throw it at the scorpion.
Okay. 20 hits.
Nice.
As I put my back against the wall, pull my sword back up, and wait for the goblins to come.
And come they do.
Ew.
Yep. As you hear, they screech and yell in some strange language. It's not even familiar that you guys have heard goblins before. Mitch's goblins. This is actually a stranger, kind of more guttural sound as this creature starts moving into the area.
They are black goblins.
Black as sticks, my lord.
Moves up to here, turns on Haley, and attacks with a scimitar. 14.
Miss.
Garth on a 17.
Alright, I'm gonna rear back with my sword and try and stick it right in the scorpion's head. With advantage, 14.
Oh, 14 misses. Bounces off its outer shell.
Alright, I'm gonna action surge and take another attack.
Okay.
First encounter. Look at you.
We need.
There you go. Natural 20, baby.
Yeah.
You should have action surged across that bridge.
17 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright, it is still alive.
Worthy use, though. Good job.
Let's see the.
Unless you decapitate it.
You can't decapitate this. Unfortunately. It's going to take the extra damage, not decapitation.
But he could brain box it.
Yeah, he could
True.
plug his sword right through its skull.
Yes.
Or its
Whoops.
brains. Is that what brain box means, Brad?
Yep.
Let's try that again. There we go. Disemboweled.
Yes!
Oh! It's Chris's favorite roll.
18 every turn.
All right.
That was
Okay.
huge last night, man.
Hell
The
yeah, it
boys,
was.
the boys approve of the
And
picture.
he's got disadvantage for attacking me for the rest of the fight,
right.
too.
Okay, here we go. On a 15, Goblin number 2 moves in to here. Haley.
Where did I get up?
Oh, you got. I'm sorry. Yes, you do. You do. Sorry.
As it moves past me, I reach out and attempt to slice it across its back neck.
Miss.
Damn. Oh, these are tough goblins.
Yeah, they are. Haley, luckily this thing comes at you. You bring your shield up at the last second, blocking its attack. On a 15, the scorpion attacks Garth. It's a disadvantage. First claw. Natural 1. Oh, man. You guys are so lucky. This thing would have taken you apart.
Doesn't it like make your heart hurt when he says that?
It does, yeah. Oh no! Okay, so
Yes.
yeah, you get
now
to make
here's
a
the
free
question.
attack.
I get 18 points every time I attack him.
It's just an attack.
It's every
Straight-
every round.
Yeah, it's a straight attack this time.
It's not every turn.
But you should be able to kill it as long as you hit it.
12.
Which you do not.
Yeah, crap. Oh well.
Okay. So then second claw. Roll 2 natural ones.
14 is a miss.
14, and then it stings at you in your general direction with a 12.
Nope.
Man, if this thing had hit, it would have torn you to pieces, but oh well. It's going to die before it even gets a single hit. Okay, Lily, on a 15. She's going to take it out.
If I shoot a bow from here, do I still have advantage with Tim?
You do not ever get advantage with the bow.
It's only melee.
But you will get sneak attack because Tim is within 5 feet of it.
But,
Oh, okay.
but she's stealth, so wouldn't that give her advantage?
Very good point. Yes, you are right.
Okay.
She
Just wanted to make sure.
pops out of stealth and fires, so that's
Okay.
advantage.
So the stealth gives her advantage, not the flank.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So I will do that.
Dead.
Yes!
Nice.
It had 1 hit point left.
Sweet.
Okay, so
And then
Lily,
I will
you pop up
stealth.
and you fire a arrow right to the side of it, and it lets out a little click, 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 and it just kind of shrivels up on itself.
And then I will disappear again.
Okay, 16. I think you're good. Okay, on a 14, the next goblin moves up to here and will attack Lily. Everybody seems to be attacking her, so he's going to join in the crowd.
Haley?
Or Haley, I'm sorry.
What?
Never mind.
Miss.
Another miss. Tim, you're on an 11. Goblins are pouring out of this back room.
You said a third goblin? I didn't see the third goblin appear.
He's on the left of me.
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you may not see him because of your line of view.
Move there, and I will attack this guy.
Which one? Okay. Miss. Can already tell. Single digits. You miss. This thing it spins around, taking its shield and just knocks your sword to the side. These are not the goblins you're used to.
Okay.
On a 9, the next one moves up. Moves up to here. Do you have a line of sight on anybody, Mark? You or Haley?
I'm sorry.
For a
what was the
bow.
question?
Do I have a line of sight on you, Tim, or Haley with a bow?
Where is the creature?
Right here.
No.
I don't believe so. I would probably allow
Tim.
Tim
Okay.
personally.
So Tim, he runs up pulls an arrow, knocks it in, slides to his knee, and fires.
These are the goblins from Legend.
13 miss. Okay. He hops back up and grabs another arrow quickly. Jazz on an 8.
Okay, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to the goblin next to Aaron Hill.
Okay. Ah, 21 hits.
Nice.
As you slam an arrow into this thing. As it's trying, it blocks Tim's attack. Turns around, you catch it right in the shoulder. It lets out a squeal. It spits, but it stays on its feet.
Sure.
Tough little bastards.
That's it.
All right. Magnus on a 4.
I'm going to jump over Tim and jab real quick twice.
At
Which one?
One between me and Jazz.
okay.
The one between me and Jazz.
Advantage.
$15.
15 hits. As you slam into it, you knock a few teeth. It spits it out, but it looks at you defiantly.
It's tougher than normal, lad. Take this. And 9.
9, luckily. 9 is a miss. As it brings its shield down and smiles at you with its missing teeth. Blood pouring from its broken lip. Is that it?
I put my hands up in the air, wave them towards me. Come at me, lad. Come at me.
On a 4,
Leave the
Magnus,
lass alone.
a goblin opens up on you, short bow. As you say, come at me, and you feel an arrow slam into the side of you. 21.
Oh, you sneaky little bastard.
You take 5 points of damage.
That's the best you got, bitch.
As it reaches behind it, pulls out another arrow. Haley on a 2.
Alright, I'm gonna take my Warhammer out and hit the guy between me and Arhel.
Should be able to, as long as you hit him, it should be good. Oh, 21, yes. You end its miserable life. As you slam the warhammer between its eyes, cracking its skull, the thing collapses to its knees
That's
and then
what you get
falls
for
backwards,
trying
dead.
on me.
Okay, is that it?
Yes.
We're on to round 3. On an 18, Magnus, another goblin opens up on you. Another 21, another 6 points of damage, another arrow slams into you.
Oh,
Almost in the same exact spot.
You're a bitch too.
As you're like, you can. That one hurt. Okay, Quaylen on an 18. You see Magnus is being lit up with arrows. And these are, instead of like goblins just firing wildly, these are hitting almost the same spot.
Oh, you got a regular Robin Hood. Okay. That one, I'm going to try and I'll reach out and try and grab it in its arm.
Do what?
Grab.
Oh, I
grab
gotcha.
its arm.
Miss with an 8.
Oh my goodness!
As your hands spark with kinetic energy, but nothing happens. As this thing just kind of bats your hands to the side with its scimitar.
Just kidding.
It smiles. It smiles a broken smile at whose blood is kind of cutting out of its broken lip. Aranhil is on a 17.
I tuck my main hand sword under my offhand armpit, reach out to Magnus, grab him by the back of his shirt, and yank him towards me, effectively grappling him to see if he resists.
Nope.
I spin him and put him up against the wall here, and I turn and say, "You positioned yourself to be attacked by 4 of them."
Yeah, I didn't know there was 4 of them.
I will tell you the numbers next time. I apologize. As I let him go, reaching out, pulling my sword back in my hand.
Okay. Garth on a 17. All hell's breaking loose out in the hallway down here.
That's all the weed lasts in trouble.
Yeah.
Magnus
I don't know where I
is
can get-
favoring his right side as you see two arrows, one on top of another, in his embedded in him.
I turn as he says that, and I say again, I apologize. I should have said numbers.
Come on, Garth. What do you do?
He's like, I'm just staying back here.
No, hell no, I'm not staying back there. I'm just trying to figure out where I can go without being in the same position he was in. Alright.
I would stay behind Tim until I get a spot
Yeah,
available
I'm
next to
gonna
me.
I'm gonna move here, and then I will throw a javelin at the one in front of Jazz.
Okay.
17 for 7.
17 is a hit as you slam into its back, and it collapses to the ground dead.
Good job. See? There's an empty spot.
You continue.
Okay, so hold on.
if you
So
want.
yeah, I was gonna say, I move 5, 10, 20, 25. I will move to here.
Hey, Garth.
All right, Lily on a 15.
Okay, so if I move here. Can I hit that one in the corner there? Or is that not line of sight still?
This guy you can hit, yes.
Okay. Now would that be considered advantage since I moved first?
If you're
Or no?
still hidden, yes.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
you're still concealed to these people. Yeah.
Not
21 hits as you step out of the shadows and you light this one up as it's
damage.
trying to decide which way to go. It turns its head towards Iran Hill and it opens its mouth to sneer as the arrow shoots right into its open mouth, taking out its brain pan as the thing drops. Actually, it's nailed against the wall.
And I hide.
You guys are killing off the ones just as their initiative's coming up too. That's like 2 in a row. That's awesome. Okay, Tim on an 11.
Tamor,
Moma'd be so proud, Lily.
protect me.
Do anything stupid,
But
lad.
that Dad would be proud.
They both would be, because you're using Mom's
Well,
skill with
that's
Dad's
it.
bow.
That's right.
So he just go charging down the hallway.
I would probably wait until they come to us, but that's just me.
This one sneers at you.
Block off the doorway that's letting them in.
Tim has no fear, but fear itself.
Okay, 16 hits as you swing your longsword and cut across its belly. It lets out a guttural cry, but it stands its ground.
That's it.
All right. On a 9, it attacks you back with its scimitar. 10 missing. Jazz on an 8.
I am. Okay. I don't even see the others, though, is the problem.
I'm assuming they're down that hall.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move
Hey,
up.
that's her inner monologue. You can't answer to that.
Magnus is
Oh,
proof
sorry.
that there are definitely more goblins down the hallway.
I don't have control. Oh, wait, there we go. Inside, I don't control my character. So my character. Okay, I'm gonna move up and then move the hunter's mark to the one not right in front of Tim, but the one back a little bit in the middle.
No,
Okay.
take out the one in front of me.
No.
Inner monologue. Damn. Dad, Mom
Okay,
would
at
be
25
proud, too.
hits, and yeah, you slam it right through the throat. As this thing has an arrow, it's pulling the string back as you turn the corner. It's pulling the bowstring back to take a shot at Tim. You catch it right through the throat as it falls back. The arrow hits the wall, slams off the ceiling, and bounces back down as this thing dies instantly.
Yes!
Again, you're killing the ones that have the initiative coming up. That's pretty awesome. Because really, Tim, if you'd have killed that one, that was the one that had initiative. Okay, Magnus, you're on a 4.
Oh,
Oops, there you go.
the Lord hates a coward. So, 10 to go through my own person, right?
Yes.
You can go diagonal.
That's the same amount of movement.
Well, the first diagonal is 5 feet. After that, it's 10 feet. So to get to here, it's 15 feet.
And where's Dish's character at?
It's right underneath.
Yeah, that's 25 feet.
Can I move through the other
30 feet would be for you. Would be right where this goblin is.
So I can move 40 feet behind it, right?
Oh, then you can tumble through its square. Yes.
Yeah.
But you got to make an acrobatics check.
Right. He's like, "Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me." Easily
There you
enough.
All right, lad.
As he yells "parkour" and just dives off the wall.
The payback, bitch. I'm just going.
"13 misses."
I'll do it again.
14 also misses. As you're slamming into this thing, but it's moving around too. It seems incredibly dexterous. This is not a normal goblin.
Oh, Mitch, it's actually a bonus action to do that, to tumble through.
Oh, so he only gets one attack then.
And it's an opposed roll.
Oh, thank you.
So it's acro versus acro.
Gotcha. Okay, hang on.
So that may not have happened.
Shit, hang on. So he has. It's gonna be basically his dex, right?
Dex versus acrobatics versus acrobatics. If you don't have it
Gotcha.
trained, it's dex.
Yeah. I'm running slow for a second. There we go. All right, you rolled a 21. It's not like he can't match that. All right, so you make it, but you miss on your punch. Okay, Haley on a 2.
Okay, so I'm going to step up here.
Brad, make a note of that for next time. Thank you.
I'm going to do Sacred Flame on the guy in front of Tim.
Okay. He definitely steps to the side.
Okay, and then I'm doing Healing Word on Magnus.
Thank you, Les.
And then I'm moving back.
Okay. Round 4. On an 18, Magnus. You're gonna take another arrow to the back. Miss.
Small numbers, thin numbers.
Quaylen on an 18.
Turn. You missed me, bitch.
Who needs taunt?
Okay. I think they'll take care of the one in between them, so I'm gonna fire at the one at the very back.
Okay. He is reloading his bow as you speak. You miss.
Wow. And then I'll get out of the way.
Okay. Aranhil on a 17.
I drop my swords.
Okay.
I dive through behind. This is shit. I always mess them up. This is Jazz.
Yes.
I interact with my longbow, drawing it. I follow her train of vision since both sisters are pretty badass with the bow, and I attempt to shoot the goblin in front of Tim.
Okay. "19 hits. As you down it, you shoot it right into the eye, killing it instantly.
Nice job.
Alright. Garth on a 17.
I will move here, and then here, and get up to here. And I will draw a javelin and fire at the one at the end of the hallway.
Okay. Yes. 12. It ducks out of the side as the javelin breaks upon the back of the stone wall. Lily on a 15.
I will come down here.
I lean back against the wall.
And shoot at that one.
She's like, "Get down!" Everybody ducks.
Before that's not advantage, right?
If you're hidden, yes.
Yeah, you didn't
Well, I
stealth
was
last
hidden,
time.
but then I moved.
Yeah, you
You're
didn't.
still hidden.
Okay.
But she didn't stealth last time.
Yes,
Yes,
she
I
did.
did.
Yes, she
She
did.
did. I didn't see the stealth roll. Okay,
It
go
was
for it.
like so-
It was
Yeah, it's 17.
Okay,
17.
that's fine. I missed it. That's fine. Okay, yeah, you have advantage.
As we feel something go by us because we can't see you, we attack.
18 hits, and you slam this thing as it takes aim at Magnus. It pulls the bow and the arrow back. You can hear the stretching of the string, the creaking of the bow, as another arrow, as everybody goes, "Get down!" Everybody ducks at the same time as an arrow goes flying straight through into its eye and slams it, pins it to the wall, killing it instantly. Good job.
Nice.
And I had it.
What up, Jack?
That'll
And on that, let's take our final break.
Good job.